Good evening, Mr. Secretary of State, Mr. Zeidman, distinguished honorees and guests. It's really an honor and a pleasure to be here with you. The Torah, the Bible, in the book of Deuteronomy, writes the following: when you go out to war against your enemies and see horses and chariots, forces larger than yours, have no fear of them, for the Lord your God is with you. When you come to battle, the priest shall step forward and address the troops. He shall say to them, "Hear, O Israel, you are about to enter a battle with your enemy. Let not your courage falter, and do not fear. For it is the Lord your God who marches with you to battle against your enemy and bring you to victory." Then the officials shall address the troops as follows: Is there anyone who has built a new house who has not dedicated it? Let him go back to his home, lest he die in battle and another dedicate it. Is there anyone who's planted a vineyard but has not harvested it? Let him go back home, lest he die in battle and another harvest it. Is there anyone who has engaged a wife but who has not yet married her? Let him go back to his home, lest he die in battle and another marry her. These are inspiring biblical words, asking those who have built a new house or planted a new vineyard or engaged a wife to go back home and not fight in the war. But it seems like bad military strategy. How are we to understand this biblical commandment? The great Israeli biblical commentator, Rabbi Yochanan Samet, suggests the following: though soldiers must be brave and dedicated, it is vital that a nation which goes to war also keep in the forefront of its consciousness the big picture. The Bible sends back those who have started the building of a home, a family, or a business in order to inculcate us with the idea that war is not waged for its own sake, but for the everyday life of the nation, so that the builders and planters will be able to complete their actions, so that their brethren who are fighting, return in peace from the battle, will be able to join them within the society and the nation for which they have fought. Both Israel and the United States military engage valiantly, often in battle. And I think it is one of the things that gives both, and especially our American military, who are being honored tonight, gives them the great strength and the great ethical vision that they understand this biblical idea deeply, that we go to war to engender a more peaceful and productive life for us, for our soldiers, and for our countries. I'd like to conclude with a prayer for the United States military that we read every Sabbath in my congregation, Kesher Israel, right here in Georgetown, which has served the Jewish people and many government officials and political leaders and military leaders for the last 107 years. I'll read it in Hebrew and then in English. Adir b'marom shochein b'gvura melech shalom shalo ashkifa mimon kadshecha v'rechet chayalei tzva arzot habrit amitzei koach hamecharfim nafsham la'aganat shalom kol briotecha ana rachum hayena lehem machaseh miskav v'al titein lamot raglam yishalom b'chelam nitzchon b'gdudehem malelabam ometz v'emunah l'sakel atzot oyivim la'ashpit kol memshala zdonim hagen aleim b'yabasha ba'avir v'yam b'karnei ovim tegadeya b'shalom talichenu l'shalom tzadideinu l'chek mishpachoteim l'chaim l'shleimim b'mehera teshivim kakatuv Adonai yishmarcha mikal ra yishmar nafshecha Adonai yishmar tzeitcha v'uecha me'ata v'yad olam hanchilenu shalom emet l'kayim ma'shenemar lo yisagoy al goy cherev lo yimudu od milchama l'man yedu kol yoshvei tevel ki l'cha Adonai melucha ya'ata v'shimcha nara kol masha barata v'chein hiratzon v'namar amen. Almighty God on high, omnipotent King, look down from your sanctified abode and bless the valiant soldiers of the American military forces who risk their lives to protect the welfare of all your creation. Benevolent God, be their shelter and fortress, and do not allow them to falter. May harmony dwell in their ranks, victory in their battalions. Fill their hearts with faith and courage to thwart the evil schemes of our enemies and to abolish every rule of evil. Protect them on land and in air and in sea, and destroy their adversaries, guide them in peace, lead them toward peace, and return them speedily to their families alive and unharmed. As it is written, God will shield you from all evil. God will guard your soul. God will safeguard your departure and your arrival for now and forevermore. Grant us true peace in the fulfillment of the prophecy. Nation shall not lift up sword against nation, neither shall they learn war anymore. Let all the inhabitants of the world know that dominion is yours. Your name inspires awe upon all that you have created. May this be thy will, and let us say, Amen.
Thank you. Please enjoy your meal, and the program will resume shortly.